Rachael. E hoy yo hablo como yo aprendo la española en 30 días. Hello, my name is Rachel, and today I am going to talk about how I learned Spanish in 30 days.
First of all, why did I choose to do this? Well, there were many reasons. Learning a language is actually really good for your brain, improving the memory, functionality, and multitasking skills. Multilingual students did better in standardized tests in math, reading, and vocabulary. Learning a language can delay the onset of Alzheimer's and dementia by up to 4 years and can increase one's IQ. It also opens up so many more career opportunities and allows one to meet new people and experience a whole new culture just by learning a language. So now I had to choose a language. The 5 most commonly spoken languages in the world are English, Mandarin Chinese, English, Arabic, Spanish, and Hindi in their respective orders. Choosing one of those languages would be a good idea as many people speak them. Romance languages such as French and Spanish are easier for English speakers to learn as they all share a common Latin root. Languages without the common English alphabet or without an alphabet at all would be a lot harder to learn. I decided on Spanish. It is the official language of over 20 countries, including Puerto Rico, Mexico, Costa Rica, Cuba, and the Dominican Republic. It has over 400 million native speakers and is the 3rd most studied language behind English and French. So before I started, I had to make some goals for myself. So I made my goals using the 4 main strands of learning a language: reading, writing, listening, and speaking. My goals by the end of my 30 days of learning Spanish was to be able to read simple Spanish texts, have simple Spanish conversations, be able to understand a fair amount of movies in Spanish, and be able to communicate effectively when writing. These goals were to be completed by the end of my 30 days. Now I had to choose a study guide, though there are many popular ones out there such as Rosetta Stone that cost a couple $100 a year. I used 2 that were free, Duolingo and Memrise. Both have free apps available to download on the App Store. If you don't have the time to use both, I would recommend Duolingo because it actually focuses on proper grammar and sentence structure, while Memrise mainly focuses on building one's vocabulary. On Memrise, you'll learn a lot of words and phrases, but you really don't know how to string them together into a sentence. However, using both together is the best, since sometimes Duolingo neglects to teach vocabulary, but Memrise doesn't teach grammar. I also watched movies in my 30 days of learning Spanish, which was a great way to practice my listening and learn some more common Spanish phrases. So the biggest problem I encountered when learning a language was motivation. It's so easy to want to stop when it gets hard and you're not picking it up as fast as you would like. So you just want to stop doing it. And the best way to counter that is to celebrate the tiny accomplishments. It doesn't matter if you recognize one single word in a book or if you learn how to introduce yourself in that language, because those tiny achievements causes you to think, wow, I can do this. And then it's the snowball effect. You start learning more, so you start getting more and more motivated, and then maybe you'll gladly replace some of that Instagram time with some Duolingo time instead. I truly hope that this TED Talk inspires you to learn a new language. It's difficult, it's confusing, it's time-consuming, but all of that is worth it. It'll be worth it when you read a book and can translate every single word in that language. It'll be worth it when you watch a movie in that language and understood what the main character said. It'll be worth it when you meet a native speaker and you can talk with them about anything and everything you wish. Is it worth it for me yet? No, I'm not nearly good enough for any of that. But if I give it some time, I will be, and it's the same for you too. So tonight, after this TED Talk, go home and make a Duolingo account. And start learning. It'll be worth it because you can do so many things and you can just talk with native speakers about anything and everything you wish. Start now and you won't regret it. Anyone, no matter their age, can learn a new language. After all, a different language is a different vision of life.